Greetings, everyone, and welcome to our day two of Strong Start. And before we get started today and go any further, I'm going to ask you something. Are you ready to get real about your self care? I mean, the kind of self care that's more than candles and bubble bath and um, you know, the kind that I'm talking about is the one that helps you reset, refocus, and reclaim your strengths. Are you ready for that today? So, if you've been loving our Strong Start journey, I want to personally invite you to join us on our Let's Talk Self Care on Tuesdays and a real reliable and powerful conversational series that helps you kind of break down self care a little bit more. A time to kind of engage, um, what to engage in in everyday life, and how to bring yourself to a better, more peaceful, and restful you. So that's on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. You can listen to our self care talks, and we do this not on Wednesdays, on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock. I do apologize. It's a no fluff, no judgment, just strategies, support, and soul care. And I really would love to see you there because this is one of the ways to get a better insight on self care. And here's another part of something that you can join to help you with your self care, and that's our self care assessment plan. It's personally designed to help you identify what areas you truly need self care, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, environmental, spiritually, whatever it is that you need to connect with, that you don't have the full balance of having self care in all different aspects, even financial self care. So, these are the things that we help guide you toward your journey in self care. It's simple, it's powerful, and completely tailored to you so you're ready to stop surviving and start thriving. So there will be a link below this video so you can take the self-care assessment. Not only take your self-care assessment, but book your one-on-one consultation so we can set up your um, self-care plan so you can get a better idea of where you stand when it comes to self-care. I do believe it's a good investment and it's a good tool for you to be in control of your self care. It's the start. So, we're going to leave the link below this video so you can get your self care assessment. Also, give you a link to register and sign up for Let's Talk Self Care. And that's on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. So, you just missed the one for this week, but we will be having one on next week. And I can't wait to see you there because taking care of your star player, you shouldn't be a challenge. It should be at ease, and it shouldn't be stressful because you're taking care of your star player, and that's you. So let's get into our day two of our strong start. And today we're talking about the strength in saying no, how we are setting boundaries without guilt. And most of all, uh, you're you're doing something for yourself, and you're empowering yourself to have those boundaries around your protective circle. So I just want to say hi for now and just welcome back again. And we want you to give yourself a hand for showing up for day two. If you missed day one, you can possibly catch it on the replay, but definitely I'm going to thank you for showing up for day two. Um, And today's message is one that is very, very powerful. And that's the power we give ourselves when we begin to say no and meaning it. I want you to go ahead and drop your comments in the comment section below. If you have problems saying no to anything, overloading yourself and stressing yourself out with too many things to do, or taking on extra responsibilities and know that you're already loaded, I want you to drop a comment and just anything in there and say that's my problem. I have it. And I'm going to give you a couple of moments to do that, no matter whether this is a replay or whether this is live. I want you to put your comments in so we'll know where you are, and we can follow up and ask some questions and probably um, give you some tips in doing so, personal tips. So we are here to help you. We're here to give you that extra push towards your self-care, and I want you to know that there is power in saying no. And it's strong to say no because it's one of our most positivist or strongest self care tool that we can have. So let's be honest. How many were raised to say or to hear the facts? Be helpful, be available, be nice, be that yes person. But that yes comes with a high price, and it could come with the price of our peace, our rest, and sometimes our health. So we have to today talk about this so you can begin to say no without feeling guilty, and to know that it empowers you and gives you strength. And I want you to be comfortable in doing that. I know saying no sometimes feels difficult, but in that difficulty, the outcome of that no is powerful. So let me ask you a question. Why do you think saying no is hard? It's so hard for so many people, including yourself. Hopefully you'll comment in the comments below. Why do you think it's so hard to say no? Here's what I've heard over the years about saying no. I don't want to dis- I don't want to disappoint anyone. They might not ask me again. I feel that way a lot. They may not ask me again. I'll feel guilty. I won't. I think they think I don't care. And I know these things sound familiar because we all go through these scenarios when we say no, or we don't show up, or we just don't do something. And sometimes we say no because we don't want the drama that might go along with our appearance. But the truth is, every time we say yes without guilt, you're saying no to your own wellness. If you're uncomfortable with something and you say yes and you really know you need to say no, you're compromising your health, you're compromising your strength, and you're compromising a lot of things that can go along with it. Because, when you do things that you know you should be resting or doing something else, you're really dealing with your health as well. You might be building up to an illness that you um, don't want to get, or you're lowering your resistance to make your body susceptible to infections and colds and whatever. Your mental status plays an important role in your health. If you're unhappy, you can't heal. If you're stressed out, you won't heal. All of these things plays a part in your wellness. And what better way is to find the right tools to help you to stop stretching yourself too thin, to um, keep you away from burnout, and to keep you away from resentment. All of these things can come with the cure with one word, by just saying no. Remember, just say no to drugs, or just say no to burnout, say no to stress, and say no to resentment, and definitely say no to drugs because it's not good for your body. But definitely, I want you to know that there's no guilt sometimes in saying no. Let me know or tell me some of the experiences that you felt when you said no. I know it begins to feel awkward, and sometimes it just alleviates a lot of stress and gives you some freedom because you're worth it. I want you to get back your time, stop overcommitting, and to teach people how to treat you because in that no, that's letting people know that, oh, this person has boundaries. This person is aware of their time and their importance. Not that you're more important than someone else, but your health comes before uh, overcommitting. That you know how to pace yourself. You know how to set up boundaries. You know how to basically take care of yourself. And here's one thing I want you to know that you'll begin to trust yourself. You'll begin to start showing up for you, and you will be using that powerful tool, the tool of being able to say no. And it's a healthy thing to be able to do that without guilt. And let's practice this together in a different way. I want you to speak these words out with me or type them in the comments, whichever you prefer. And I want you to repeat them feeling bold. Repeat after me. That doesn't work for me right now. Let's say it again. That does not work for me right now. That's number one. Number two, I appreciate the offer, but I'll have to pass this time. You've empowered yourself. You haven't hurt anyone's feelings. You let them know that it's just something that's not possible at this time. Or you can say it this way: I'm choosing to rest today, so I'm going to pass. How did that feel? Did that feel empowering? Did you feel your control coming back to you? And that's what I want you to feel is to be able to know that those are some powerful words that you can use and to know that it's okay. I don't have to explain myself, but the only thing I really need to know is I'm protecting my peace. And when it comes to this, we don't owe anybody any explanation except for knowing that you're taking care of your star player, and that's you. So today we have a homework challenge, and the first thing is I want you to say no and know that it's healthy. It's healthy to say no. You give yourself your energy back when you are able to say no. You're saying no to drama, you're saying no to guilt, you're saying no to overfunctioning. And not only that, when you write it, it takes on a different form because it becomes a part of you as you write and as you journal these three questions. Hopefully tonight you will get some more of your power back by saying no. And I want you to ask yourself this question: what did I say no to today? And that's for tomorrow because we're doing this at night. So, what did you say no to today, which is for tomorrow? Well, not really for tomorrow. You can even look at it from today's aspect. How did it feel in that moment? And what space did it create for me for something better? And remember, every no is really a yes to something more meaningful. So I want to leave you with this. You were not created to be everybody's everything. You were created to live with purpose, peace, and power. Saying no isn't mean, it's maturity, and it's strength, and it's self care. So today, I want you to walk in that confidence and tell yourself saying no is a gift to myself. I got this. And you'll see tomorrow on day three, the rest is not a reward, it's a right. You hear that? Rest is not a reward, it's a right. So that's what we're going to be talking about on tomorrow. I want you guys to think about the power that lies within the word no. Look at the power. So until tomorrow, I want you to protect your peace, stay healthy, stay strong, and know that taking care of your star player you is because you deserve it. So I'm going to say bye for now. See you on tomorrow for day three. And thank you for sharing your time with us and learning a little bit more about self care and what it means to take care of your star player. Bye for now. See you all tomorrow. God bless and